Males of Reddit, how would you feel if a girl gave you a flower? Flattered. Awfully sweet. I think I'd really like that. Confusion first. Being happy second. Saying thank you third. It would be one of those things that I think about years later to cheer myself up if I'm ever feeling upset. IDK about flowers, but at an old restaurant job I had one of the waitresses I was homies with got me a pineapple. Because I talked about how much I loved pineapples the whole time I was there, I felt very loved. I took it home, cut it up, and ate the whole thing. Then I googled how much sugar was in a pineapple. She could give me a hydrogen bomb. As long as it's out of affection or kindness, I'd love it. I'd either be super happy or think it's a prank. I would just be glad they came to my funeral. I'd be on guard. Probably a prank. That would make my year. I'd sneeze because pollen fucking hates me. I would pull the classic Mosby, say, I think I'm in love with you. And see how it goes. Edit. Spelling. Any effort goes a long way on me. I tear up easy, so I'd probably be a bubbling mess saying thanks over and over. I get the feeling I'd make it my mission to keep that flower alive. Maybe I'd figure out if I can plant it. Grow a little flower bed in my yard. I don't know if that's an overreaction. But I don't receive a lot gestures like that. It'd be a big deal to me. Suspicious and preemptively depressed that I was being made fun of. I'd be incredibly delighted. Eat it. My wife's friend gave me some flowers for my birthday. I almost started crying. IDK. Just a simple act to show someone you care. They sit on my desk now and smell very nice. A girl that I had a crush on. I learned long after that she felt the same at the time. Gave me a really nice daisy once. I thought it was nice but didn't know what to do with it. I didn't want to make her feel bad, so I put it behind my ear. Apparently just me not knowing what to do with it was enough for her to get sad about it, and I felt so bad I didn't talk to her much for a while, and that's the story of the one that got away, lol. A female friend of mine gave me a dozen roses as a thank you for helping her in class. When the roses dried out, I put them in a mason jar. 12 years later, the dried out roses in the jar sit on my nightstand, and the friend is now my wife. I was given a rose by a girl before. I felt awkward. But only because I had gotten her a rose too. Valentine's Day. But I also had gotten her a box of chocolates. So, I win. At first feel like something is odd and off. And be suspicious like someone wants to prank me. Later probably would feel like the best day this year. My fiance gives me flowers all the time after I said no one ever gave me flowers. I would be honored. My dad shed a tear. And then asked if we could plant it. ... And then we got into an argument about the best kind of soil to plant it in and who would be responsible for watering it regularly. I would really enjoy a single flower sort of thing. I would not enjoy a bouquet. I'd stand there not knowing what to do with them. I'd give them back, and while I Google it, I am gonna have a panic attack. I've seen enough assassin movies to know what a single flow means. I duck the arrow meant for my head and prepare for the next attack. I once picked my boyfriend flowers. Gave them to him and he asked, "Who are these for?" I said, "You." He said, "No, they're not," and just kinda walked away. These answers are so varied. I guess thanks guys for being honest. Like a goddamn king. Confused. What do I do with it? Do I have to water it? Wear it? Can I say thanks? And throw it out? Or I need to carry it with me? What am I going to do with a flower? Smoke it? Flowers are fine, but a girl once left a pan of brownies on my car's hood as I left work, so I guess what I'm saying is maybe brownies are the flowers of the male world, and it would be great if we could make this a thing. If it was my GF, I'd blush a lot and feel really good. If I were single and it was a random girl, I'd blush a lot and feel really good. Basically, it would feel awesome to be validated as someone worth loving. I once spent a little over 2 hours picking, cutting, and arranging a bouquet of wild flowers for my now ex-girlfriend. She couldn't have cared less about them. Absolutely crushed my heart, so flowers are a bit of a sore spot for me. Kind of an unrelated story. I know. Either way, I would be overjoyed to get some flowers from someone I care about. Little things mean a lot to me. Genuinely. If it was given to me by my partner in a serious way. No pranks etc. I'd probably cry. Then press the flowers to keep it forever. I love it. My wife buys me flowers a few times a year and I find it very sweet. She isn't the flower type. But I am, I guess. Be confused and think it a prank. But I'd be polite and say thanks in case it wasn't. This actually happened to me. My girlfriend gave me a flower on Valentine's Day. I was getting her a few too but didn't expect her to get anything for me. When I received, my heart melted. My ex bought me a dozen roses once. Honestly, I was so moved I teared up. To this day it's the sweetest gift I've received from a girlfriend. It's a shame it didn't work out between us. But we remained friends and she will always hold a special place in my heart.